Hello everyone, so today's video was supposed to be an actual video, not me filming it like straight on YouTube, because I'm actually filming it on the YouTube app right now, but it was supposed to be a full-on video. But for some reason the file, like I've downloaded the file 3 times from an SD card onto my iPad, and every single time it's corrupted and it just is ruined and I can't really fully do the video. So I'm just gonna talk here. I don't even care if it's 10 minutes or not, but I just want to get my point across to you all. So hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because it themselves helps us out. I'm doing my best not to pause in between because I usually pause in between to make the jump cuts, but I'm just gonna talk through and through, just get it done. It's 3 p.m. I have not eaten at all today, but I've done a workout, so I need to eat, so we're gonna film this pretty quickly. So, yes, I'm doing my best to be professional. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, yesterday I filmed this video. However, I think the information I talked about in the video I filmed yesterday is pretty outdated as of now, as new things have emerged. So yes, Lady Gaga has postponed, delayed her 6th record Chromatica until further notice due to everything that is going on. And a lot of people were speculating about this already. A lot of people were making assumptions. A lot of people were talking. A lot of insiders were confirming things, even though I don't really trust the people in those forums who say they're insiders, because sometimes they're just trolls and they just like to troll with fandoms. But it ended up being true. She did indeed delay the record until further notice, and I feel like everyone was predicting this mainly because she was really silent on social media when she should have been promoting the record. It felt like she really wasn't giving the record attention, even though it was supposed to come out within 15 days, but she just really wasn't giving it attention at all. And you know, as of today, she announced that she is postponing it until further notice. A lot of her shows in Vegas are also postponed. However, her Chromatica ball, which is supposed to start, I think, in July 30th, is not postponed. That is still going through as planned, because, you know, I said I didn't want to talk about this again, but I'm just going to say this. I feel like things are going to be better in July, so that's why she has not postponed the Chromatica ball. So that's still going as planned, but the other Vegas shows are postponed until further notice. Therefore, this record is also postponed until further notice. However, I think there's 2 sides to every single story. I think there's the good and I think there's the bad. And in my opinion, I think the good part of this is that it gives the record a much more smoother rollout than it would have been had it been released on April 10th, because from February 28th till April 10th is only a good 6-week gap, which is pretty short for a Lady Gaga album rollout. I mean, Art Pop took a little bit longer. It started in August and it released in November. So that was a pretty lengthy album rollout, and she's usually known for making these lengthy album rollouts, making some videos before the album comes out, really talking more about the record, and that just wasn't happening. Therefore, I feel like now, I think it gives her enough time to really prepare really huge and crazy things that are gonna feed the children really well when it comes out. And I think now she has an even bigger opportunity to really create something even bigger than what she had already planned to do. Maybe release a 2nd single during this time, a promotional single. You know, she could really do a lot, and there's a lot of room for creativity. And I feel like, you know, with the new date that she has planned, whatever that is going to be, I think by then there's a chance that the general public, you know, people who only skim through her music and are diehard fans, might actually want to go to Target and purchase the record along with a pack of toilet paper, or, you know, download it or stream it. I feel like it gives the general public enough time to be able to enjoy the record. However, there is also another side to the story, and that is that, you know, with this announcement, a lot of people are upset. There's people that are upset, there's people that are sad, there's people that are angry, and there's people that just don't understand it. And I can empathize with them to an extent, because I do feel like right now, more than ever, is the perfect time to release a film, to release a record, to make videos on YouTube, because you're providing a distraction for people who want a distraction from what's going on in the world. I mean, you get a lot of pandering, you get a lot of talk about what's going on the news, on Twitter trending, you know, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, and sometimes it feels inescapable, and most times you just want a distraction. And that's why, you know, us as creators, we're making videos right now. That's why a lot of films are being put to straight on demand. That's why a lot of artists are releasing music right now, because they want to distract people from what's going on, and also not necessarily distract, but give people something to be entertained by, give people something to listen to or look to while they're at home, at work, if they are at home, at work. So, you know, a lot of people could argue that right now is the perfect time to release Chromatica, because it would give people something to anticipate through all the madness that's going on. And I think, you know, the downside of this being delayed is that there is a strong possibility that this record could be entirely leaked before it comes out into the public, or before she even announces the new release date. There is that danger, and there is that possibility, and there is that threat that it could be entirely leaked, which is, you know, something that a lot of people in the music industry have to deal with. It is a big issue. It's a big problem. It has affected so many, from the biggest of the biggest like Madonna to the smallest of the smallest like me. Because yes, one thing I don't think I've ever mentioned is that my debut album actually leaked on Amazon before I even announced it. So yes, that happened to me too. It happens to everyone. And it is a really big issue, and I feel like that could be a possibility that could happen. Or, you know, a lot of details of the things she had planned might be leaked as well. Though she did announce that she was originally going to do a Coachella set, a surprise Coachella set. She was going to surprise everyone on stage. I don't know where, and I don't know what time, but she was going to surprise everyone. I mean, that would have been epic, and that would have been iconic to see. Obviously, I wasn't going to be there, because Lord knows I will never go to Coachella, but that would have been iconic to see on Twitter. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So now, you know, we just have to wait, but my prediction is that this record is going to come out before the first date of the Chromatica Ball, which I think is July 30th or July 31st, but it's definitely going to be coming out before the first date. So I would suggest expect the record between June and July. Like between those times, it should definitely be coming out. And with that being said, I'm gonna end this video here. It wasn't supposed to go like this, but you know what? It went like this. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts and opinions on what's going on. And as well, subscribe, because the business themselves help us out, especially now. And I will see you tomorrow, maybe with the makeup video. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna film it, but maybe tomorrow. Goodbye.